Hello, how's everybody doing on this fantastic spring day? Hope you guys had a good weekend and are ready to take on the challenges of this week. I am your host, Mike. I'm the community manager for Simteract. Welcome to all those new people that may are taking part in today's stream for the first time. Greetings, hello, Lelo Dartiev, Mackie Virtual. How you guys doing? Welcome. Let me know how has your weekend passed? I think I'm a little quiet. Am I a little quiet? Let me see here. I just turn down a little music right there. I'll turn my mic up. There we go. Cool. I think we should be good. What's up, guys? Let me know how your weekend was. Mine was pretty chill. Spent time with the family. Did some family things. Went to the woods with my dog because it was outside. As is spring. Rushing around while cooking dinner and being here. Trains, man, you are really an MVP, my friend. You are the true MVP. Hello, PI Gaming. Hey, yo. Hello. Did you fix the signaling system? In what sense? Because that is a pretty broad question. When it comes to the signaling system, we've been working on improving it over the last 2 updates, and there will be more improvements with update 3. Which is just around the corner, let me tell you that much. Unfortunately, I can't say more news about that, but update 3 is just around the corner, and we will give you guys an exact date and time and place for everything, as per usual, when it comes to those kinds of things. If you're new here, or if you forgot, feel free to follow the development process for Train Life with our public Trello. Yes, we have a public Trello that all of you wonderful people can access, and you can follow along with the development of Train Life. See what updates will be added to the game soon. So update 3 is going to be the biggest content update, I believe. The biggest content update that we've had for the game since early access launch, and there's going to be some major changes. Whether there's going to be a station gameplay overhaul, new locations, Alps, snow, rain, a bunch of awesome other cool things. So keep up to date with that, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I did also send a little, I guess you can call it a form. It was mostly just a question. I asked you guys, how are you guys feeling? What is your guys' general feel right now as we're between patches? I know it's been quite some time, patches between update 2 and update 3, but I promise you that we're working on bringing them to you guys swiftly and efficiently, so you guys don't have to encounter some of the problems that we've had at the beginning of early access. So let me know what your guys' general feel is of the game right now between patches. Do you guys find it very boring? Are you still having fun? How are you feeling just the feel of the game? Does it optimized well for you? Are you guys having trouble running it on your systems? What are your general growing pains? So this is what I'm here for. I remind you guys, I am not your therapist, so please do not tell me about your life problems. For that, you should definitely get some professional help. But when it comes to video games such as Train Life, then I'm your man. So our community streams, as per usual, I will do them in the following order. Let me turn on my light. There we go. I will do them as we do it every week. So basically, I'll be playing the game. And I will be taking your feedback live with my handy dandy notepad. If you have any bug reports or feedback to give or suggestions about the game or future changes to come, then please let me know, and I will directly talk to the people responsible for those types of things. I did get some responses from you guys on the Discord channel regarding some save file problems. There was some suggestions about on-track events and derailing happening in certain points where it shouldn't be happening. So if you guys are encountering any of those issues, please let me know, and we will get back with an answer for you on that. Is it possible to go to Spain in the future? I don't think we have Spain planned right now. I think it's mostly just like Central Europe, more or less. But who knows what we have planned in the future after the full game has been released. So, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Quick reminder, guys. Remember, if you're taking part in the early access version of Train Life: A Railway Simulator, then you all people will be able to have access to the Orient Express train upon the full launch of the game. So if you're into that kind of stuff, if you're already here, you're doing it right. You guys are doing it right. You're on the right track. But if you also know any people that are into simulation games, that like trains, or maybe they've never tried a simulation game and they want to, let them know about Train Life and about the awesome cool perks that are that come with taking part in the early access version of the game. In other news, Will Smith did slap Chris Rock, and the internet is literally blowing up. Nothing else matters in the world, unfortunately, besides this. So yeah, I saw the video, man, and it is crazy. I mean, to be honest, I didn't think that it was real at first. I was like, this has to be staged, right? Like, they're actors, and I don't know how real it was. But then I watched it a few times, and I watched Will Smith's reaction and how he was yelling at Chris Rock towards like when he got back to his seat. Okay, PI Gaming, see you later, man. And man, it didn't look fake. I mean, like, I have some skeptics, some friends that are like, dude, it was fake, you know, it was a setup, they're actors, you have to believe it. And I'm just like, you know what, dude, that slap looked pretty real to me, and Chris Rock's reaction did not look like it was fabricated. But to be honest, from the sidelines, pretty gosh darn entertaining for her. It's okay. He has been sent to Bel Air to live with his uncle and aunt. I saw actually a really funny meme about the theme song for Will Smith's A Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I hope I can find it. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I can't find it now, but it was on my feed earlier, and like, man, literally the internet's blowing up. Every social media platform that I turn on, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, that's all they're talking about. That's all they're talking about. Yeah, pretty funny, pretty entertaining, and I don't know if there will be like any actual consequences for Will Smith. We'll see though. We'll see. All right, guys. So I have the game. I'm gonna launch it up. We're gonna listen to this funky synthwave music in the meantime, and yeah, we're gonna play the game. We're gonna do some routes. I think I'm in the middle of a route right now. I'm not too sure. I didn't have time to finish it. Oh no, I was doing scenarios. Oh, that's right. Last Monday, I did a scenario and I was trying to do it fast, and I derailed like literally at the end of it. So when I'm gonna try this again. And what was I doing here? Let me see. What was I doing? Capture the game really quick. And there it is. Cool. All right. I think I was doing postage. Yeah, I was doing postage. And I derailed like literally the last 2 minutes of the route. So I'm gonna see if I can do that again. I think I was doing Prague, Wrocław. Okay, we'll do this one. Yes, let's do it. And I promise I'm gonna be the best that I can be, guys. All right, here we go. All right. We have to call in, right? Let me see. Yeah, Prague warehouse. Postage service. Let's go. I did the things that I always forget to do. Oh my God. I always forget. Every time I start a scenario, I'm just like, okay, let's go, shrink, and then I just don't do anything, like call in or whatever. All right, but I think we can do it. Yeah, this is the exact scenario that I wasn't able to finish because I was trying to go fast. But I believe we'll be able to do it. The time limits, though, are pretty tight, I would have to say. They are pretty tight, but it's doable. Doable. Let me know if you guys, like, what do you guys think about the time limits for doing scenarios? Are you guys able to do them, like, super easily, or are they a challenge to you guys? Should we open doors? Okay, we're gonna e-brake it. Dinner's burning. Okay, Trainsman. Go eat your din-din. Go get it. Okay, close the doors. All right. And now we can go. Boom. We don't want any wheel slippage. Right? Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the challenge aspect of the scenarios. You know, the scenarios really do leave us a lot of opportunity to do a lot of cool things with them and integrate it into the main game for Train Life, and it's something that we definitely have planned and will be iterating, not irritating. I don't want to be irritated, trust me. Iterating on in the future. Okay. I mean, to be honest, okay, the estimated time is between 20 and 25 minutes. If I could do it at 20 minutes, I'm going to consider myself the best train driver in Train Life, okay? We're just going to crank it up. I'm going to crank it up. I think I can do it, though. Okay. All right. Turn the game up for you guys a little bit. Okay, there we go. Perfecto. And off we go. So what have you guys been doing lately? What games have you guys played? Besides Train Life, let me know. I mean, you know, I'm actually debating on getting Elden Ring. Challenge myself. I'm not really that big of a Dark Souls player, to be honest, and I never was. But Elden Ring looks cool, and I think I'll give it a try. And there was a pole in the middle of the track right there. I think it just went through my cabin, like it just yeeted through my cabin. That guy's walking super fast. Oh my god. Whoa, those pedestrians are like super flying. All right, I gotta clip that. That actually, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, I mean, as I see the problems come about, I will also report them. Pedestrians traveling at light speed. That's a good one. If someone could clip that for me, you would make my life that much easier. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I am playing... No, not the e-brake. I am playing with Dead Man Switch. So hopefully I remember to turn it off when it starts yelling at me. Okay. Look at the pedestrians! When did this happen? Dude, they're moving at like light speed. That's not normal. Do people normally walk like that? You know, they say that the faster you walk, the more depressed you are as a person. I don't know how true that is, but like, I could sort of see it happening, you know. All right, we're going through a tunnel. Let's get some horn action. Ah, yes. That is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, our sound designer, Greg, he's really good at what he does. And he made the echoes for the horn in the tunnels. Sound really good. Alright, pulling in the Prague main. I'm gonna call in really quick. Perfecto. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna have to slow down a wee bit here, though. Maybe not that much. But I think we're good. We don't want to go into the service center. We definitely don't want to slam into the service center going in 90 kilometers an hour. So we're just going to take the left track here. People are just waiting around chilling. There's a dead man switch. Perfect. Gotta keep me on my toes. So far, I think we're making pretty decent time. I think at this rate of speed, we'll I can say with confidence that we will make it within the estimated time. Okay, I thought these tracks were in the ground, but they're not. They were just rendered in. I don't know what it is about tunnels, man. I really don't. But I like them. I like tunnels even when I'm in a car. They're actually a little bit scary. I don't know. I get a little claustrophobic when I'm in tunnels. Oh, no. I mean, no. Come on. No way, dude. No way. That wasn't even my fault. I was going at or around the speed limit. No way, man. Well, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do this until I do it. Alright. No way. I can't believe that happened. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out because right now I'm going crazy. I'm going like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know? And here, hold on one second. Yeah, there was the light post. Where was it? Okay, never mind. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna e-brake it. We're gonna Tokyo drift into the station. We're gonna Tokyo drift into the station. Come down to a complete halt. Load it up. Opening doors. Yeah, that reminds me. And there was a lot of people that were requesting when are we gonna see animations of the doors opening and closing? And we actually did have a meeting today, and this topic was touched up on. And yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So it's only a matter of time. There's a lot of things that I wish that I could tell you guys, like straight up, you know. But the reason why I sort of, you know, talk around the bush like that is because there are certain things and certain deadlines and time limits that if we did a bunch of promises and we were like, okay, this is gonna happen, this and then. Sometimes it doesn't happen as we see it, right? Like as we would want it to happen, right? So instead of like, you know, promising a bunch of things and telling you guys, yeah, this is gonna happen like within that time frame in that period, then we would rather just be safe, make sure the thing that we're working on works, make sure that it works properly. And then we can get it out to you guys and maybe work on some testing, like some public testing and so on, right? I'm also thinking about this is still something that needs to get confirmed, but I might even show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek for update 3. Well, before the actual launch of the game or of the content update. And so you guys can get nice and hyped for what's to come there. All right, this is 50. I'm gonna bring it down to 0. I did notice though that in some parts of the tracks there is, I don't know, some tracks that are just like super jaggedy, and it may cause derailing. Because I did notice that some people from the community were talking about like being derailed at certain parts of the tracks where you shouldn't have been derailed. And to be honest, I think what I just experienced was one of those situations. And yeah, we're working on optimizing different portions of the tracks to make that not happen, because that's not fun. And when it comes to clutter and just making the worlds feel more natural and stations feel more natural, I saw that there was some suggestions from like Trainsman and like other people from the community suggesting that we add more quote unquote clutter into the tracks to make it feel more real. So by, I don't know, let's just say like adding baggage or children holding their parents' hands, or just, you know, normal things that you would see at a real life train station. Look, there he is. See, look, that guy, this guy is going super fast. He's in light speed mode. I just think that's so funny. Um, but yeah, so those are definitely some cosmetic and as well as quality of life changes, and I'll talk about that in a second. Where some quality of life changes have also been suggested for Train Life, and some examples that I could think of off the top of my head. Hello, Ubernap, how you doing? Some examples that I can think of off the top of my head when it comes to quality of life changes in Train Life would be a rear view camera for the train when you have a bunch of wagons, as I do right here. A rear view camera would definitely help in maneuvering around the tracks and like doing a bunch of you know, maneuvers when it comes to like backing up and stuff, right? Like that would definitely be helpful. I also saw someone recommend a, oh, that's my dead man switch. I also saw someone recommend a what's it called, like a distance tracker, so you could see on your map like, hey, you know, you have, okay, proc main services station access, okay, hey, you have X and Y amount of distance to go, right? And I also think that would help with the immersion and the simulation aspect of our game, which would be pretty cool. Country borders as well. So when you're going between countries, you could see the borders. I think on the mini map, we might improvise the mini map and add and make some additions to it, so that you could see and make like where the countries start and end, instead of just looking at the actual tracks. And yeah, there's people also talking about how the stations feel empty. So I think with a few more stations, with a few more station updates, I did talk with our art director and some of our programmers today about making the stations feel more lively, right? Like maybe adding trains that are on a certain amount of the track, or just adding a general, I don't know, movement and stuff like that, to make the train stations feel more realistic instead of just being empty. Because, you know, this is a simulation and we want you guys, this is a simulation, like, are we in the Matrix or something? No, this is a simulation video game about trains, and I want it to be, you know, as close to realistic as possible, right? So this means making the train stations feel alive, making them feel like they're busy, making the player make decisions that will influence on how they enter the station, for example. So if there's like a stopped train station on one part of the track, then, you know, you'll have to think ahead and look at the signs and see which track you'll be able to actually continue on towards. And now I think this is the part where I got derailed last time, so I'm okay. Oh, that was, yeah. See, that was it right there. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, I think that's something that definitely needs to be fixed. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna write that down, because that's not fun, man. That's scary. Okay. Derail where it shouldn't be. This is the scenario. Frag Wrocław. Yeah, and as I mentioned, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns or feedback about the game regarding bugs or anything, let me know right now. What I usually do is after my streams, I gather all of the feedback, all of the suggestions that you guys get or give me, and then I get answers for you guys by talking to the lead developers. Joey is on vacation right now, but he is still available sometimes, very not so often, but sometimes he is. And he's our lead game designer. So whenever I have any questions or suggestions from you guys, then I always check with him to see if what we're gonna do is possible or not. So we're going full steam ahead here. We're going full steam ahead, and I think we're doing some pretty decent time. We're doing some pretty decent time. Power's up. Everything is up. And we're going 87 kilometers an hour. 89, because we're going downhill. Oh my god. I have to admit, I've never done any scenarios. I'm all about the free roam stuff. Loving it. Trust me, free roam is good. Of course it's good, right? But the scenarios, you know, right now, they are pretty bare bones, okay, when it comes to scenarios. Because it's just like you enter a scenario, you have a time limit. Well, you don't necessarily have a time limit. You don't really get a penalty for doing a scenario over the estimated time limit, right? You don't really get a penalty. However, I think that could change in the future. I think last stream I talked about for players that are looking for more of a challenge when it comes to scenarios. You know, if you don't make the time limit, maybe you lose money, maybe you lose experience, maybe something happens in the main game, right? Like, this is all sort of speculative. And things that, you know, we still have to work out yet. But I think it'll add another layer of challenge and immersion to the game for people that are looking for that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, the open world in Train Life is pretty fantastic. It's pretty fantastic that you could play the game however you want. And it looks like we're gonna eat some venison for dinner. Okay, no, we're not. Okay, that Bambi survived and gets to live another day. Yeah, right now we're going full steam ahead, 100% throttle, and we're making good time, I believe. Hopefully we don't run into any more hiccups. Lower your speed or you'll get fined. You know what? I'll take my chances. I'm trying to go fast. I've noticed the Fright AI don't have a red light at the rear. In the UK, a rear red light tells workers, signalmen, etc. the train is complete. Oh, that is a good, so are you saying that at the final wagon of the train, is that what you're, so like right now I have, I don't know how many wagons, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like about 10 or 12 wagons? So you're suggesting that at the end of like the last wagon, we should have a red light to suggest that the train actually is, that's where it ends, right? Yes, on the last one. Okay, yeah, I'll actually write that down. Here, I'll open up my handy dandy notebook or my handy dandy notepad, and just so you guys know I'm not bluffing, boom, there it is. So I have two things written down. Add red light at the end of the wagons. Okay, to make it noticeable that the train actually is ending. Perfect. Boom. And yes, I don't know how to type. We're gonna go fast now. Now we're gonna go fast. Turn that off. I've never been fined for speeding. I'm not brave enough, I guess. Are you talking about being fined for speeding in real life or in train life? This is the question. Here, where are we at right now? We are in Prague. Okay, we're almost to Wrocław as well. Oh, in train life? What about real life? I've gotten fined for speeding in real life. When I was younger, I was an idiot kid. Because in America, you know, I was raised in America. Obviously, you can tell by the accent. You can drive a car at 16, right? We don't talk about real life here, are we? We can if you want. It depends. But yeah, in America, you get your driver's license at 16. Which, to be honest, after living in Europe for like the last 6 years, I think it's such a low number. I mean, when you're 16, you don't even know how to, you know, like you don't even know anything about the world, let alone driving a car. But people still do it. There's my dead man switch. But in any case, yeah, I did get my license when I was 16 years old. And I was driving around like a maniac. I was racing my friends with their cars and got into a few accidents, a few fender benders, nothing major, right? A few fender benders and a few speeding tickets, and yeah. But, you know, as you get older, you learn things. I really like this camera view. You could like really see and enjoy the scenery that's around. I guess that's for speeding on a push bike. I had a 10-speed racer and it was doing 40 miles. What? Got stopped speeding on a push bike. What is a push bike? Like a push bike, I don't know. Like you push it with your feet? Or were you going down a hill? I don't know, man. A cycle. Like a bicycle, right? Yeah, it was like a bicycle. Or maybe I'm wrong again. I don't know. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. So you were doing 40 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour zone, and you got pulled over by a police officer and got a ticket on a bicycle? Are you serious? That is insane. We're almost there, boys, I think. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. The charge is not speeding, but furious riding. Oh my god, that is comical. Really? Is that what the police officer wrote on the ticket? That you were furiously riding your bike? I've never heard that in my life, man. That's crazy. Yeah, now that I remember, I was also looking through some of your guys' feedback, and there was a lot of people saying that the world feels empty. And in regards to other trains on the tracks, right? So I also did speak to some of our lead designers and programmers today, and we do agree that it could be possible to add more trains, more AI trains, because for those of you that didn't experience the launch of Early Access, there was a lot of AI trains riding around the world, right, that we have created. But they were causing a lot of problems, not in the sense that there was too many of them. However, they were causing problems for the players, such as not being able to, you know, maneuver around the players' tracks. They were, you know, running into players' locomotives. They were just a general headache and a nuisance rather than being an enjoyable aspect of the game. So I somehow agreed the world feels empty. Yeah. So this goes back to some of the things that I was talking about earlier about stations feeling empty and so on. And I think maybe around U4 and the launch of the full game, which will probably be, I think, this year, to be honest. will have some of those emptiness feelings covered, right? Hello, Robert16444. How you doing, my friend? I'm guessing that as the GPS and signaling problems get sorted out, you would be planning to improve the numbers bit by bit. Yeah, so we're incrementally making changes. Because, usually in game development, and I've learned this not too long ago, when you change something, there is other things that break, right? And that's usually how it goes. Like, usually when you make changes to one thing, another thing over here could all of a sudden stop working for whatever reason, then you have to go back. So if you make a lot of changes at once, then you could potentially break a lot of things at the same time, right? And that's something that we clearly want to avoid. Hi, Mikey, here with Joey. Oh, Joey! Hello! We have our lead game designer's mom in the chat. Hello. Everyone say hi to Lady Dudette. Say hi. Be nice, guys. Okay. Say hi. Hi. Just a suggestion. When it comes to signals, there's usually an entry signal, approach signal, and a stop signal with a few meters of overlap in case of train SPAD. Here, let me read that again. When it usually comes to signs, there's usually an entry signal, approach signal, and a stop signal with a few meters of overlap in case of train span. Are you suggesting, Raven, that's how the signaling system should be in Train Life, or is that how it is now? Because I sort of didn't get that from the way you wrote it. So if you could clarify that for me, then that would be great. Signal past that danger, especially at point crossings. Oh, so that's... Oh, so you're suggesting that the signals... It's... Oh, that's how it is in real life, and that's how you're saying it should be in our game, right? Oh my god, please don't... Okay, Wrocław, Maine? Oh my god, are we gonna make it, guys? Let me see. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, and this is the last Monday. I was like over in this area, and I derailed. He says hi, but we have to go. Just check in and say hi. Awesome, awesome. Tell Joey I said what's up and to have a good time on his vacation. Awesome. Yeah, so that's something, Raven, that we'll definitely have to talk over with our designers to see if that's something that we could possibly implement and see if we could improve upon that. I know this stuff is off topic, but I'm just popping in before a meeting to say I'm super excited about the Taxi Sim your team he's working on. Yeah, we could talk about that. This is our Simteract channel, Vendor Torn, and I appreciate you appreciating what we have in the works. So for those of you that do not know, we are working on our second simulation title. It's called Urban Venture, and it's a open world, single player based game in the starting city of Barcelona. The wonderful thing about our new game is that it's created at a 1-to-1 scale. So basically everything that you would see in real life Barcelona, you would see in our game. Now, before I go on, I would want to clear things up a little bit that people think that we're recreating the entire city of Barcelona. However, our game is ambitious, because it is. It's not that ambitious. And we would definitely not be... We would no way in hell be able to even release the game in early access if that's how big the map... that we wanted it to be for the end of this year. We wouldn't be able to release it. So we're working on a small part of Barcelona that will, of course, be extended. Obviously, not the entire city. Here, let me just call in Wrocław warehouse. Please do it. Yes. and it's going to be a one-to-one simulate or a one-to-one recreation of the beautiful and realistic city of Barcelona. Okay, we've made it. I made it within the time limit, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, can I just get a round of applause really quick, please? Oh, I have to call in postage. I have to call in postage. Hold on. Services. Postage. I'm on the wrong track. No! I can't. Oh, I win. I win. I win. I thought that I had to go back. Look at that. Look at that. 22 minutes, 30 seconds. I think I did a good job. That's a decent amount of wagons, not a very powerful engine, and some hills ahead of you. Cool. All right, let's go into free play mode. We're gonna continue on here. So yeah, back to Barcelona. So as I mentioned, urban venture, open world game. Why am I in the tutorial? Please God, let me leave. Quit. I have a hair in my mouth. I don't know why. Not new game. I have a hair in my mouth. That's weird. I think I was in stretching. Yeah, this one maybe. Let me just double check. Make sure I'm in the right save. Yeah, I think this is the right one. No, this isn't. Judging by the amount of money I have, I think it's gonna be the next one. It's gonna be this one, yeah. I believe. Maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be the one. Okay. So, let's see. Am I on the task right now? Let me see. So it's about a half a year to early access release. I would say towards the end of the year. When it comes to early access release for Urban Venture, we're looking around an early access release sometime towards the end of the year, between like maybe October and December. We'll see. Obviously, there's still a metric ton of stuff that we have to still do to make the game playable for you guys. I think between that time we will also be possibly doing some alpha beta tests. So if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on social media, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, all the good things to keep up to date with the latest and greatest. Okay, so we're on a task. We're already on to Munich Smeltery. Let's see if we will be able to. Oh, we're not that far. We can do this route. Okay, we can do this route. Let me just turn around though. Yeah, we can do this. Easy game. I do have to back up a little bit. We will do that. Right. Yeah, so Urban Venture is going to be a pretty awesome game. At least we hope it is. We have a lot of stuff planned for it. It's going to be pretty immersive, beautiful graphics, realistic physics and gameplay when it comes to driving a car in an urban environment. Some fun facts about Urban Venture is so before I get into the fun facts, let me tell you guys a little bit of a backstory about Simterract, okay? So back in 2014, we were a software house that developed a that was making realistic training simulations for like big companies, right, in the US. So we were making simulations for like trains, and people were learning how to drive trains due to our simulations, right, to our games per se. But they weren't really games, they were legitimate training simulations. And you know, over the years we gathered the know-how, the experience, the people, and eventually we decided that we wanted to you know, go into game development, right? We had the things, right? We had all the things. We had the people, we had the technology, and the know-how. And then during that time, during the time that we were developing simulations for other people, training simulations, we also developed a technology called Traffic AI, okay? And Traffic AI is a piece of technology that we developed that we used on real-life autonomous vehicles to, you know, teach them how to drive and simulate realistic traffic scenarios and so on and so forth, right? So we took that technology and then we implemented it into our video game, which is Urban Venture. And this is part of the reason why you'll be able to experience realistic traffic scenarios in the game. And let me just fix that. Realistic traffic scenarios in the game. Let me just flip it around, reverse it. Cool. To give you that authentic experience, right? Okay, we're good. Go now. So there will also be some pretty interesting stuff that you'll be able to experience in Urban Venture. So you'll be able to, let's say for example, you pick up a customer, and there's like a businesswoman, right, that needs to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. However, let's say there's a lot of traffic, and how about this? There's a lot of traffic due to a parade that's blocking off a major part of the city. So you, as a driver, you have to be think quick on your feet, and learn the city streets to find the quickest route and avoid this parade that's happening, for example, right? And the businesswoman, she wants to go really fast, right? Because she's late for her meeting, for example. During your transportation of this businesswoman, you'll be able to engage in dialogue with her. She might ask you how your day is, or can you get her there fast, or maybe she's not even interested in talking to you, right? Maybe it's a hot day and she's like really busy and she wants you to roll down the window or turn on the air conditioning. And if you do that, then you'll get more of a tip, you'll get more experience, so on and so forth, right? Reputation, however you want to call it, right? So eventually, once you earn some money, you climb through the ranks. We have to switch on our fog lights, which are, there it is. Wait. Okay, now. Is she also picking on you? She could be, yeah. If she's picking on you because you're a bad driver and that's not fast enough, it's a very possible scenario. It's a very possible scenario for the player to encounter that kind of situation. So once you sort of earn money, earn experience, reputation, you buy more vehicles, maybe hire drivers, you can eventually open up your own transportation business and own the ultimate ride-hailing service in Barcelona. Right now, we're just focusing on Barcelona. People might be asking, whoa, well, hold up. Why Barcelona? You guys are a Polish game developer. Why did you guys pick Barcelona? Well, I'll tell you what. All right? First and foremost, Barcelona is a beautiful city. Okay? Beautiful city. Wonderful. Fantastic, very picturesque, right? Very picturesque. And second of all, when we sent our team there, it lined up with our business strategy. Oh my God! Can you please stop? Thank you, Dead Man Switch. It lined up with the city street grid that Barcelona has, lined up with our business plan and how we wanted to make our next game, which was Urban Venture, right? So that's all I can say about that, right? What up, Gilod? Hello, how you doing, bro? I remember you. But yeah, so that's Urban Venture in a nutshell. You'll be able to also, manage your own company, like I mentioned, manage your finances. You'll be able to hire and fire drivers. You'll be able to, manage your finances. Let's say, for example, right, hypothetical scenario. Let's say, for example, you get to the point where you'll be able to create your own transportation company, right? You have a bunch of drivers that you already hired. They're working for you. You send the driver out to do some driving, to do some work, and eventually, bam, like shwabang, right? He gets into an accident. And the customer of that car is trying to sue your company. So now you have to deal with that, right? So, trust me. Whoa, that was weird. You guys see those tracks? They were not connected, but that's something that we have to fix. So yeah, we're gonna try to make Urban Venture. Yeah, Urban Venture is out on Steam. Yes, it will. It's out on Steam, and you could wishlist it right now. You could wishlist it right now on Steam. It's not out, right? It's obviously just because it's still in development, right? It's still in development. But if you're interested, feel free to share it around. There's the link. There's some information on it. And like we talk about the features and stuff like that. Why did it not send in Twitch chat? There it is. Okay, how about now? We're planning an early access release sometime Q4 2022, Q1 2023. Yeah. So there's that. How are you doing, Mike? I'm doing good, Gilon. I'm doing really good, man. I'm enjoying life, playing games, you know, doing stuff, traveling. I'm traveling. By the way, guys, I am going to PAX East. Speaking of traveling, I'm going to PAX East, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. I will be there. When will I be there? April 19th is when it starts. Yeah, April 19th is when it starts. I'll be there for a week. So if you're in or around that area, or maybe you just want to take a road trip to see your boy, your favorite streamer and community manager, then yeah, feel free to drop by our booth, say hi. I'll give you guys a high five. Maybe we'll be giving away some free stuff. You never know. We're working on it. But yeah. Thanks for checking out. No problem, Raven. Thanks for showing your interest. Oh my god, is that a train? Train! Oh, no, we're gonna dodge it. We're gonna dodge the train. I'm not even worried, dude. I'm not even worried. See this train? We don't care about it. We don't care about it because it's just like, you know what? Hey, I don't even care about you, right? Boom, there it is. Like freebies. Everyone likes freebies. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a little funny story. And actually, we have a person. No, never mind. Actually, at my old job, we went to a sort of gaming type of convention thing. In Poland, right? It was called PGA. Okay. And there's a lot of kids there, right? Obviously, at gaming conventions, at gaming sort of expos, there's a lot of children, which is fine, right? It's video games. But you can give them literally anything, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. It's story time. You guys ready? Buckle in. Story time. It's gonna be a short one, but it's story time nonetheless. So I was doing a bunch of stuff on stage. I was like, you know, doing contests and giveaways. We had a PS1 contest for Tekken. Like the old PS1 Tekken, and like we had a little like tournament and on stage, and people were like playing, and it was a good time, right? And then I was just like literally giving away like, I don't know, just like pens and hats, stuff like that. It was tons of fun. It was a ton of fun, right? But then eventually we came to a point where it was like day 2 or day 3 of like the entire convention, and we ran out of stuff to give away. It was like the last day, right? And you know, my coworker at the time, he was there, and he was like, "Give me the mic, watch this," right? So as people are like going past our booth, like kids and stuff, he was like, "Who wants a free piece of paper?" Like he like literally took a piece of paper, just like tore it off. And he was like, "Who wants paper?" And all the kids were like, "Yeah, let me get it. I want that paper." It was insane, dude. It was insane. Sorry to ask, but in Train Life, is it possible to hide the HUD? No. Right now, it's not possible to hide the HUD. However, that is a quality of life feature that was highly requested. Trust me, we know that you guys want to hide the HUD. I can hide the HUD because I'm playing on a special developer version of the game, which you guys don't have access to, but I can. But we believe it'll be a good idea to hide the HUD so you guys can take some fire screenshots, all right? Because we really want you guys to enjoy the world how you want it, take some nice pictures, and share it with your friends. I used to work expos and have a huge amount of junk collected from them, but each one has a memory attached to them. Wife hates it and wants to throw them out. No, never throw them out. Never throw them out. I don't know where my badge is from Gamescom. Gamescom is also a big convention held in Cologne, Germany. And I went there for the first time like before COVID happened. And and it was really fun. But and my badge, it was my badge. It had my name on it. It had the company that I worked for. It was great, and I don't know what happened to it. I'm really sad. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, going to those expos it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of work, man. I mean, it's a lot of headaches too. You have to like set up a bunch of stuff. Long day, yeah, long days. I mean, like you're on your feet like, I don't know, 10, 12 hours a day for like 2 or 3 days, right? You eat when you can, you take breaks when you can. I don't know, you go out for a smoke, go out for eat a sandwich, whatever. Okay, I have to switch tracks, or else we're gonna have a head-on collision. We're gonna switch the tracks. All right, we're good. We're good to go. I hope so. Nope, head-on collision. Here we go, boys. Okay, maybe not. We did it. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I don't care about that guy. Dead man's button. We're gonna make it? Okay, we're almost there. We just gotta do a little shoop-de-whoop and then we can do it. If you guys are good, we might even go through a tunnel. I don't know. We probably won't, but ooh. Pro driver, what's his name, chat? Mike. No, actually, you can call me Train Slayer 42069. Okay? From now on, I need you guys to call me Train Slayer 42069. Okay? That's my name. I slay trains. Oh yeah, and there's 2 X's. One at the beginning and then what, and then I'm sorry. Two X's at the beginning? No, you see Uber Nap, you did it wrong. It's XX Train Slayer, not trains. XX Train Slayer 42069XX. Okay? That's my name. I need you to get it right. Or get got. Okay? Don't make me use these. Okay? Not afraid to use these 2 fingers. Okay? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Uber. Okay. Oh, man. I'm speeding. I wonder if we can find any hyperspeed pedestrians. No, it's nighttime, so we don't find any pedestrians. Oh yeah, another thing that I would like to mention about Uber Venture, which I think I didn't talk about it that much, was the dynamic weather system that'll have influence on how you drive and how the world reacts. So, let's say for example it rains, there's less people on the streets, your braking distance is increased. You know, you slide more. Maybe you have call in. No, I don't need to call in yet. I don't need to call in. Not yet. Almost, though. Will it be possible to add traffic controller voices in Train Life? A good question. It's something that we're working on. We are actually working on having dialogue, like actual like radio communication voices speak to you when you're, I don't know, for example, when you're like calling in and you know you get a little guy's like, yeah, this is Train Slayer 42069 calling into we're calling into Munich smeltery, calling over and out. There it is. And then you get another guy that he's like, you know, and then he's like, yeah, roger that, Breaker Train Slayer 420, we're waiting for you, over and out. If you're talking about that kind of stuff, yes. It will happen. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. We're gonna crank up the volume a little bit though. Crank up the volume. Crank up the volume. I really can't wait though to show you guys the freaking weather system in Train Life. Oh my god. It is going to be litty pants. It's gonna be crazy. I saw some screenshots of how the rain looks on the. Oh my god, it looks so good. Looks so crazy. You know, it's crazy how much like rain effects and water effects have to video games. Like they just add like another layer of depth, like of realism that is hard to recreate. There's rubber banding again. That's unfortunate. Although, thank you. We'll check for immersion. Will it add immersion for radio checks? We'll see. Good question. We'll see though. Will it be cosmetic or also affect driving physics? I think it will affect driving physics. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be a bit way better than Farming Sim. I have not played Farming Sim, to be honest. I've seen people play it. I mean, actually, no. I take that back. I've played Farming Sim 2020 at Gamescom when I was there in 2019. They were promoting it. I am sure. Hello, what up, Meki79? How you doing, my man? You have 800 hours in Farming Sim? Man, the rain effect sucks. Really? In what way does it suck? Please let me know so I can relay the information so we don't do the same thing. Thank you for adding radio stations in Train Life. Love the old 80s radio adventure station. Hell yeah, man. We are glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, the radio stations could be a little iffy, if I do say so myself, because when you're streaming, it's not a good idea to play the radio because of DMCA problems, right? They'll come after you with a knife when you're sleeping. Maybe not that, but they'll put a copyright strike on your account, which is not fun. We don't want that. But when you're just playing, you know, not live, not in front of people, it's fine, right? But yeah, I don't know if there's any kind of workaround with that. How does it work in Farming Simulator? Does the radio in Farming Simulator, can you have it on while you're streaming? Does it affect any copyright issues or something like that? Because I remember I talked with someone that was like a they produced music for like radios in simulation games, right? And I talked with them, and they said that if we implemented their radio stations into Train Life, then we probably wouldn't have any copyright problems, right? But however, right now, I think how the radio in Train Life works right now is that it's a literal stream of like real life radio. So it's not like a made up radio station, how it is in like Grand Theft Auto, for example, right? Like Grand Theft Auto has made up radio stations. They do have real songs in there, but I'm pretty sure that Rockstar spent a couple million buckaroos to buy the licensing for those songs, right? And a couple million buckaroos for licensing songs is not something that we have in for Train Life. You know, we'd rather put that money into like something more prevalent. No dynamic water puddles, no water on windshield or equipment. Really? That's how it is in Farm Simulator? Interesting. Are you talking about, there's my dead man switch. Are you talking about Farming Simulator 2022? Like the newest one, or which one are you talking about? Oh, really, the new one? Because I mean, it looked really good. Farming Simulator did look good. But if you're saying that it doesn't have like dynamic water puddles or water on windshields or equipment, that's a shame. Water, for some reason, I don't know. Have you guys ever played Need for Speed? If you guys have ever played Need for Speed, just the normal one, just normal Need for Speed, it came out, I think, in like 2016, and it was literally dark all the time in that game. And literally every single level that you played in Need for Speed was just rain. It was wet, or it just rained. There was no daytime. It was just dark outside all the time, and it was dark and rainy. Which, to its credit, it looked good. Okay? It looked good, but it got boring, dude. Sometimes you just want to see the daylight. I mean, we're gamers. I know we don't like sunlight, right? But sometimes in video games, some sunlight could be a good thing, right? I agree, especially a farming game. That weather is really a big factor. Yeah, absolutely. Farming games. Farming in general is it revolves all around weather, right? I mean, if you get too much sun, it's bad. If you get too much rain, it's bad. I mean, if you don't get nothing at all, like all sun, no rain, then you don't get any crops, right? If it's vice versa, then it's still bad. So, you know, if a tornado all of a sudden spawns in your crop field and destroys all of your corn, what are you going to do then? Plant more corn. But, you know, you're set back probably a couple $1,000, I don't know, millions of dollars. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't know. But it sounds like it would be a huge setback for sure. We're pulling up to the station, ladies and gents. Munich Smeltery. We're going to call in. I am definitely not going to forget about it this time around. Station access, and they are ready. They are ready for us to come on in to drop off this coal. I have coal, right? Let me see. My train. Iron ore. I thought I had coal. I have iron ore. We're going to make a lot of money. Look at this, guys. 222,000. Let's go. Okay. Will driver fatigue? I don't know what type. Fatigue. Yeah, fatigue will be an available option in both Train Life and Urban Venture. I don't know so much about in Train Life. However, in Urban Venture, here, let me just park it up really quick. Hold on, guys. Let me just park it up. I have to, no. Yes. I win. Wait. Oh, train must be... There we go. Oh, yeah. Here, I'm gonna see if I can buy some upgrades for my train now. Now that I have all this cash money on me, right? Alright, we're gonna go into... We're going to insert ourselves into the service station here. Hopefully the dead man's button doesn't go crazy on us. And I will get to that question in a second, Raven, okay? We're just going to check out the service station. Hopefully we don't derail. Nice. Ding! That's what I like to see. I'm going to back it up a wee bit. A wee bit. Oh, just like, boom, there it is. Okay, dogs. Gonna fix that. Alright. If you... Game mode, no. And then I wonder if I can buy any upgrades. Locomotive upgrade. Okay. Can buy this. Oh. Oh, yeah. Buy that. Hide incompatible parts. This one gives me more acceleration. I'll buy this one. Oh, yes. Hide incompatible parts. Oh, yes. Oh, no, that's not good. No, we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna buy. Oh, I didn't equip it. You're right. Let's equip that one, and then equip that one. Now I equipped it. Now I equipped it. You're right. Let's see here. Durability modifier, but this adds weight. Adding weight is not good though, right? Durability modifier. I will buy it. Why would I want to buy this one? This one's not that good, dude. Why am I minus 600 liters? Buy this one. The sliders red don't bother? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from them. Okay. I want that one. Okay. Alright. Alright, I forgot to flip it around. Flip it around. Okay, reverse it. Back to the game. Alright, let's see what other jobs we can pick up around here. Is there anything here at military? Oh. Find iron. Let's check the map. Okie dokes. Okie dokes. There's a contract at coal mine. Okay. All right, we'll save that for next time. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, regarding the question about will fatigue and tiredness be available in both Train Life and Urban Venture? So in Train Life, not so much. As far as I know. However, in Urban Venture, there will be a system called like patience. And what basically what will happen is if let's say your customer runs out of patience because you're I don't know, you're driving too slow, right? Or something like then it affects the experience, the money that you get, and of course the customer happiness, right? So let's say going back to that example with the businesswoman that was, you know, rushing to her meeting. So her patience meter is going to go down quick, right? Because she is busy, right? She needs to get there to her meeting because she's already late. So you'll have less time to even get to her to that destination as you would for, let's say, a tourist couple that is visiting Barcelona, and they just simply want you to take them around the city and show them different like landmarks, architecture, and this will be like a side mission, for example, right? Like the wonderful thing about Urban Venture will be that you can play the game how you want. Maybe you don't necessarily want to play the business aspect of the game, right? You could just ride around, do side missions, explore the city, you know, earn money that way, right? Or you could take the business route. You could, you know, buy more vehicles, hire drivers, make a company, manage your finances, stuff like that. So sort of like a tycoony a simulation ride hailing service game that we cannot wait to show you guys more of. So we will be doing a stream for Urban Venture probably maybe April, sometime before I leave for PAX East in Boston. Hopefully, we'll have a build of the game ready enough to show you guys on stream. And if not, then we'll have some people that worked on the trailer, hopefully, right? To talk a little bit about the trailer. Maybe we'll have a developer on the stream to maybe answer some more technical questions if you guys might have, and so on and so forth. So shoot us a follow. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, Facebook, join our Discord channel if you haven't already. We have an official Simteract Discord channel, which you can join. We have topics regarding train life as well as Urban Venture, our new tiny up and coming title. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Maybe you got some laughs out of it. And even if you didn't, hopefully you got entertained just for a little bit. If I could put at least one smile on a person's face for today, then my mission has been accomplished. Regarding the stuff, some feedback that I have written down here from the community, I will get back to you guys there tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon time for me, maybe morning or evening for you. We'll see. As per usual, I always get the feedback, guys. I always give you answers to your feedback the day after the stream. So on that note, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being part of the community. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest. And until next Monday, same time, same place, Mike, your favorite streamer, is signing out. Later, guys. Bye-bye.